Hi, welcome to this short video about the resources available to project managers and the projects at Zimmer Peacock. So at Zimmer Peacock, we're an ISO 13485 contract developer and contract manufacturer of IVDs and wearable biosensors. So what we'll do is we'll jump straight into it and sort of say that the resources that we have available, or the skills and tasks that we bring to a project, include regulatory and compliance and EQMS. So when we say regulatory compliance, because we're ISO 13485, some of our programs have a healthcare aspect to them, and therefore they fall under sort of a regulatory requirements. And at the same time, we kind of have to track things like the design history record, and we do that through an electronic quality management system. Now, the other resources that we're able to bring to a program at Zimmer Peacock is also Julie. Julie is a proprietary database. We've designed it, we host it in the cloud, and we're able to gather data in our labs, maybe on an electrochemical biosensor. We have glucose and lactate, etc. And we're able to gather that data, and we're able to upload it, analyze it, and share it with our clients in the cloud, so they can sort of track the data as it's generated. Another thing that we're sort of big into at Zimmer Peacock is obviously, we are project managers, and so we have, Gantt charts and dashboards, so we're able to kind of list out the tasks that have to happen and track the amount of effort and the progress that's actually going on those programs. Now, at Zimmer Peacock, we are well known for our abilities in electrochemical biosensors, but we also describe ourselves as the sensor to API company. And so we have a lot of software development and a lot of application program interface technology and capabilities at Zimmer Peacock as well. And that's also something that we bring to programs at ZP. Now, no project management system is complete if you don't have time tracking and budget control. So at Zimmer Peacock, all our engineers and employees across the company have access to an online time tracking system, so we can track effort against a program down to the last second. And that also allows us to put it in notes as well, so that collaborators can review these reports and have a sense of where the effort is going. Now, at Zimmer Peacock, when we start a project, we're definitely not just starting it from scratch. We often have a lot of things in place. We have electrodes in place, we have formulations in place, we have electronics in place, we have the cloud systems in place, we have app development in place. So we kind of call this our ZP accelerator, that we already have a inbuilt platform of technologies that we're able to, or stack of technologies that we're able to bring to a project, and so we call that the ZP accelerator. Now, something that does happen a lot in programs is each client has a sort of a unique application often and a unique customer type in mind. And so we have to do some industrial design around this, understand what the client needs are, or the end user's needs are, understand that form factor, understand that price, understand how we're going to manufacture this. So we do have to obviously bring in product and industrial design into this. Now, something that makes Zimmer Peacock unique, one of our USPs, our unique selling points, is actually our ability in electrochemistry and biosensing. So obviously that's one of the resources that we're able to bring to the program. Now, when it comes to software and documentation, we also have a graphics design team, so we can sort of make things essentially, if it's a user interface or a user experience, we can make that look nice, and it's the same with documentation as well. Obviously, linked to our EQMS system, we do have to have document control, and we do have to have online storage, so that things like the design history record, we can kind of see version, and we can have version control on things like that. Now, something that makes Zimmer Peacock also unique is that we have this aseptic processing and clean room. So we have a clean room, and in there we're able to make biosensors and IVDs, and we're able to make MEMS type devices. But we're unusual because not only are we doing particulate counting in that clean room, we're also looking at the bioload, and so we're able to do aseptic processing in our clean room, and that's important for sensors that are maybe transdermal or implantable. Now, we haven't discussed our data sciences team so far in these resources, but ZP does have a very strong data sciences team. It's really integral with our software and API and cloud systems that we've talked about, but that team also has a strong AI capability, and that is something we definitely bring to the program, especially in interpretation of raw signal and turning raw signal into information. We have discussed industrial design, and we have discussed the ZP accelerator, but we also have this electronic design as well, because a lot of what we do requires sort of analog front end, to And we have analog front-end full biosensors as standard. We already have that technology. But there can be special requirements like peltiers and heaters and pump control, etc. So what we've done here then is we've run through all the kind of resources and special aspects that Zimmer Peacock is able to bring to a project. So if you have any questions from Zimmer Peacock, you can check out our project management group, or don't hesitate to contact us at ZP. Okay, thank you very much.